In downtown Detroit, it's Jason Carr Live with your host, Jason Carr.
Hey, what's going on? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday and all that jazz. Did your day start with fried chicken? Because mine sure did.
They ran out by the time I got in.
By the time you got here, you didn't get any atomic chicken? Well, they open at 11 o'clock in Midtown, so brand new location. Hey, an unusual 15-minute hailstorm in eastern Spain damaged cars, cafes, and rooftops on Sunday. Powerful storm began dumping hail, some as large as 4 inches in diameter, Spanish media reported. Following the storm, television footage showed children and adults wearing summer clothing as they walked through the ice, which looks like rock salt.
It's got to be weird to see in the middle of summer that much ice on the ground. Well, most of the hail wasn't softball size. There were, I guess, some pieces that were that big. Most of it was smaller.
Woo-wee!
Yeah. Denting up the car.
Suede Moyers, I got me a hail sale in Spain.
The hail sale.
The hail sale, that's right. I got F-150s damaged by Mother Nature. You can get $2,000 off. Or you move to Spain.
Now, does insurance cover hail? Depends on the coverage you have.
I'm sure that if you're a Texas auto dealership, you're probably insured for hail, for losses from...
Just the auto dealers.
Yeah.
Look at those patio sets. Man, just destroyed.
This here Suede Moyers patio furniture outlet. I got me some hail-damaged umbrellas. Twitter user posted a picture of an enormous snail, and it scarily resembles a rabbit. This is a giant African land snail.
The African land snail. Of course.
Run for your lives. It's the land snail. Gary?
What type of dog is this? This is a tortoise. What type of dog?
Borat. Although they are often sold and raised as pets in other countries, they are a potential risk to human health because they can carry a parasitic nematode that can cause meningitis.
Meningitis, huh?
Yuck.
I couldn't hold one like that. It's just gross.
Judy says it's Gary. Gary! What is with the references to my former employer?
Yeah, what no, you're not watching
where is
that.
the confusion?
Yeah, we're not now in Southfield.
Rich and compelling, now this.
You may have missed it.
No, I saw it.
He just eats the fly.
Dean Miller is watching from Georgia.
The country or the state?
The state.
Probably.
Good morning, Leonora, Teresa, Crystal, Terry, Dawn, Judy, Denise. Looking for the perfect van to conduct surveillance? If this van's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. 1989 Dodge Ram 350 sold on eBay for a little over $18,000, outfitted with some of the most technologically advanced features the late 80s had to offer. That's because it was a government van.
Yeah, this was one of the ones driven by the feds. Let's get to the pictures of the stuff inside.
It used to be an FBI surveillance vehicle, and it came fitted with LCD screens, radar, intercom, propane gas, recorders, tape players, 3 extra batteries, extra locks, a toilet.
Boy, when you're on a stakeout, you can't leave the van.
If
you gotta.
If you're Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez, or Estevez.
What I think is incredible is the LCD screens in 1989. I mean, when did LCD screens become available to the public?
I'm going to guess that this was a van that was in FBI service for a number of years, and they added the LCDs later.
Later? Okay. Well, I know that LCD screens did exist way back when, and it was a really
Oh,
big
no,
deal.
they did.
But they were just super expensive, and yeah, the FBI probably had access to them. But yeah, I think this is a must-have. It sold for, let's see, 18,000.
A little more than, yeah.
18,700.
Good morning, Sarah Diaz Pittman. Not interested in a surveillance van? Do you have an extra $9,000 and a singular taste in art? A piece of art, subjective, I suppose, by Donald Trump is listed by Nate Sanders Auctions as a rare original artwork by the president. This is a sketch for a 2005 auction benefiting a global literacy initiative. So he drew a skyline with an order of McDonald's fries in the middle.
Well, apparently that's Trump Tower.
No, I know that. That's why I'm saying it.
Dave and I were talking a second ago. Do you think this is a river, or is it a road, or is it the road to the White House?
I tell you what it is. It's a road to nowhere as our live numbers drop precipitously ever since we threw this piece of art on the screen.
Guys, it's an important... if I had an extra $9,000, I'd buy this in a second.
I'll draw you a skyline right now.
Yes.
$9,000.
See, now, even if your skyline is 1,000 times better than Donald's, you don't have a gold marker to sign your name with, which I think is what, if that's real gold.
All right. There you go.
Let's see it.
That'll be $8,000, please. Nope, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay.
Not yet. I got to.
Well, we'll move on to the next one while you're working on that incredible.
When you mix a truckload of dough with yeast and high temperatures, you get a mess on the highway. Washington State Patrol called out to investigate a truck on the side of the highway in the state of Washington that was oozing a foam-like substance. He was hauling dough that's recycled bakery waste. They use it to produce animal feed. Ugh.
Yeah, and it's literally just overflowing out of the top of this truck.
So back in the day, I worked at...
Which was a Wednesday, right?
Wednesday back in the day? Yeah, and weekends too. I worked at a grocery store chain called Albertsons as a courtesy clerk. And at the end of our shift, after running in and out of 95-degree heat in long-sleeve white shirt and knit ties and aprons, putting bags of groceries in cars, at the end of our shift, after all of that, we would have to do side work, and one of the rotating side work destinations was Deli Bakery. Nobody wanted Deli Bakery because you had to empty the garbage.
Yeah.
It was the most disgusting mix of cake frosting and old meat. Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Panda Watch! New video of a giant panda cub born in a Tokyo zoo about a month ago was released over the weekend. The panda is starting to show its signature markings.
So how many days does it take? It's about a month, I guess, for those markings to finally show up.
Well, this is from the Tokyo Zoological Park Society. Our correspondent on the scene for Local 4, the Tokyo Zoological Park Society. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Sue Siakovich. Sayonara. Sue Sayonara is celebrating a birthday today.
Sue Sayonara.
Sue Sayonara. You're right, Arlene. Albertsons was down south. Oh, there's sound.
Yeah, there's sound in this one. Yeah, I guess that's what a baby panda sounds like.
As if the cuteness... Oh, daw. As if the cuteness wasn't enough. That panda, though.
Oh my God.
I know, right? You mad, bro? What's going on, Kim? How are you? Pandemonium, according to Ed. Rich and Compelling Part 2. Now this. I'm crushing your head. Crush, 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 crush. Phone was ringing.
Who's calling?
I can't divulge that information.
Oh, it's a source? Okay.
Drivers on an Atlanta metro highway face more than the usual traffic problems as they dodged a World War II German replica making an emergency landing. Are we starting with the sound?
Yeah, I had it
reversed,
set improperly, so let's try it again.
Happened on Highway 316 in Gwinnett County yesterday. He was practicing stunts, was the pilot, when the engine stopped at 2,500 feet. He couldn't restart it, so he decided to land on the highway and park the aircraft in a grassy median. No injuries reported. The Federal Aviation Administration is investigating. This is a German replica World War II plane.
Now, I don't have a pilot's license, but if I did, that's the type of plane I would want to fly. Like, not even just single wing, but maybe one of the bi-wings, World War I type of fighter pilot.
Was that the pilot? Do we have sound from him?
Yeah, there's some sound from him. Where was it?
To adjust my speed to flow into the flow of the traffic, and it made a very nice landing, and here I am.
Well, at least he can laugh about it. A Maryland restaurant is taking a parent-friendly approach to the kids' menu. Fager's Island, a steak and seafood joint in Ocean City, has named its kids' menu items after things that kids say in complaint. The menu includes the I don't know, I don't care, the I'm not hungry, the I don't want that, and the famous what?
The I don't care grilled peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Grilled peanut butter and banana sandwich from Elvis Presley.
A PB&J, chicken tenders. But if anyone out there is buying a basket of fries for their kids, and that's it, come on, we got a problem.
I don't want that. I don't care. My daughter yesterday, or last night, says to me, I said, what do you want to be when you grow up? She said, what's a job a girl hasn't done yet? Direct quote, 6.5 years old. What's a job a girl hasn't done yet?
What'd you say?
Well, she beat me too. She was like, a police officer? I said, no, there are female police officers. I told her, typically there are jobs that tend to be more male, like construction worker, that sort of thing, but that she's, sky's the limit. She could do, president.
Yeah.
And then on Twitter, people were saying Gia for president. I don't know.
Nice. All right. You got to start that campaign early.
Yeah,
what
the funding.
You print off the bumper stickers. You find that year. She's got to be 35, so it's 29 years from now, and start taking her door to door. Just, I'm Gia. I'm going to be running for president one day. I need your vote.
I wouldn't do that to her.
No. Now, you know what? I saw your tweet last night, though, and I had started thinking, and I would imagine, it's still a little ways till we go to Mars, but I would imagine that they would make the commander of that shuttle a woman and have the first person to walk on Mars be a woman. I thought how cool that would be.
Well, she is into STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. So
there you go.
Sea lion released. 2 sea lion pups, Bowie and Canoe, were rescued and rehabilitated by the Pacific Marine Mammal Center in California. Released earlier in the week, but before they reached the water, they made everyone's hearts melt. In the video, Bowie comes out and stops to wait for Canoe.
Let me turn that down. It's that ocean.
So Bowie comes out. Wait, where's Canoe? Come on, Canoe. And then they got a pretty good head of steam going there.
Yeah, they're moving.
Pacific Marine Mammal Center is a nonprofit organization. To support their efforts in rescuing and rehabilitating marine mammals, please make a donation at... not on the screen long enough.
Nope.
Pacific... Godspeed, buoy, and canoe. Bon voyage. Did you write that?
Yeah, that was me.
I figured as much. Thank you, Ella. Ella Marie Major loves us.
We love you.
We have a exceedingly small but loyal following.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're up to, what, 140? It's not too bad.
Do you think that they're messing with the algorithms again?
I think Facebook is always messing with their algorithms.
Hey, Shalise, what's going on? How are you? Thank you very much. It's very nice of you. Returning to our top story, hailstorm in Spain. This here is Spanish correspondent El Suedo
Lemoyers.
El Suedo Lemoyers. I have got to write that down. El Suedo Lemoyers. John, I think we just created a new character. I don't think I can do Suede's voice with a Spanish accent.
Well, I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, I got to make an effort of contacting this guy, and we could do a phone interview with him. But I'm afraid that we're going to talk to him, and his voice is going to sound nothing like what we have been portraying it as.
That's true. This here is El Suedo Moyers. Okay? Donde está Casa de Hailstorm? This is in Spain, where either
hold on,
totally normal
ready for
weather.
This?
What?
I've got something awesome. Okay,
the corpse flower has bloomed.
It's open.
It's open.
Wow, how cool is that? Okay.
Okay, so that, when did this happen?
I guess it would have happened overnight. I didn't see it. I love that they changed the camera angle, put a tighter shot on it. Wow.
This smells like a rotting corpse. That's why it's called the corpse flower.
Yeah.
If you've never smelled one. They have one at Belle Isle at the conservatory, the Anna Scripps Conservatory, which it only blooms like every 5 to 7 years or something like that. So we got to wait for it to come back around in like 2018 or 2019.
When was the last time it bloomed?
I think a couple of years ago.
Yeah. So coming up probably. We'll we got to contact them and figure it out. And when that is coming up, we'd like to try and live stream it.
Well, sure. Hey, Kathy Generala-Olovich. And hello from Lansing, says Alexander Franz. Q106. Yeah, is it Jethro Tull? No, it's not the Tull. Okay, see it. See it. Q106, Mystery Lick. Is it Rolling Stones? No, it's not the Stones. All right, see it. Sure. Does Q106 still do the Sia bit, the campaign? So the Q106 Mystery Lick. Yeah, is it the Beatles? No, it's not the Beatles. Okay, see ya. Sure. The whole thing was just see ya. See ya. Q106. Yeah, so they have bumper stickers. See ya. Tim and Deb in the morning. The most classic rock 92.7 MMQ and a block party weekend. We've got 3 from Queen. Are you gonna take me home tonight? There's a giant snail that if you were to be near it, touch it, pet it,
you could get meningitis, apparently.
You could be infected with a parasitic nematode, which is like a worm, right? And that can cause meningitis.
I would avoid touching this thing at all costs.
If this thing has a known risk of carrying a parasite that causes meningitis, why would you ever handle it? Why would you ever go near it? Meningitis.
Meningitis, that's serious.
It's serious.
What type of dog is this? This is a tortoise.
Q106 Mystery Lick. Sir! Shannon says, that's gross.
I mean, I'm not like a huge fan of escargot or anything, but if you cook that, would it be any good?
I would escarwent
Yeah.
if this thing came near me. I would get that away from me. I don't want meningitis. I'm not. If this thing was totally harmless, no nematodes, no meningitis, I'd do it. You know, I'd carry it for a segment for television. You know, I'd pet it at the zoo if it, you know, came inching toward me, like Gary.
Like Gary.
Gary. Hey, SpongeBob. I think we should go back to FBI surveillance van. That had a weird spike in numbers when we were showing it.
Oh, it's not
Why would people be? I mean, we were
so
up by like
interested in it.
250 people when we were showing this the first time.
It's a good-looking truck to start with. I mean, you look at the outside. That's
a Dodge Ram.
Yep, that's a Dodge. What do you think's up on top? What's in there? Is it just kind of to make it look like it's a work van? Like probably aren't a couple of spooks inside.
Look, it's got a rock and roll bumper sticker on the back.
105.3.
The Patron.
The Patron.
Look at that. Mopar accessories. Yep, you can trick your Mopar out. Michelin. Look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, nowadays, I mean, all you need is just like one computer. But
Hal, we've already been through the hail in Spain twice. Sorry. You can always re-rack this, though, once it posts. This is live right now. But later, you can watch whatever you want to your heart's content. John C. Fair, I'm still watching. See ya!
I like this. Hold on, let me stop this. Instead of having, you know, the little arrow on the gas gauge, looks like someone printed it out on a label maker.
That is so FBI. That is so government bureaucrat, like standards and procedures, that somebody would have taken the time to use one of those old-style label makers.
One letter at a time.
One letter at a time, and then put it gas fill on the left.
I gotta put the label on there, and otherwise people aren't gonna know.
Do you know I drove for a long, long time and never realized that not all vehicles, but some vehicles have a little arrow that shows you what side of the gas tank is on?
Now, it's not all vehicles. I can't think of a vehicle I've ever been in where it didn't tell me. But I guess
I've had some vehicles. I don't think my car out there has it on it right now.
Yeah. I know the original Volkswagen Bug had no gas gauge, no radio, no air conditioner. It was completely stripped down. You had to know exactly. I've been driving about 30 miles, and I better pull over.
I had a Dodge Ram Charger. You know what that is?
No.
Looks like the Simpsons Canyon Arrow. Look up 1992 Dodge Ram Charger is one word. I'll try to find a red one. This is where the show goes off the rails every day about 9:40-ish.
Yep.
About 25 minutes into this, we abandon all hope, ye who enter this live stream right, at this point.
How about that?
There it is.
Car.
Can you bring it up full?
Yeah.
That right there with the gold, it's got the gold bottom on it, that's exactly what I had. And it never looked that good.
Yeah.
I paid $2,000 for it in 2005 and drove it during winters for a couple 3 years and then sold it to somebody. This is a true story. I sold it to somebody affiliated with my former employer who had problems. This person is no longer with us, sadly, and that vehicle ended up in the Wayne County impound. And I got a call because the guy that I sold it to on installments and a handshake
didn't change over the title.
Didn't change over the title or any of the paperwork, the registration. And so I got a call from Wayne County impound basically saying, hey, we have a vehicle here in your name. And I said, well, how much is it to get it out? And they said $976. I said, you can keep it. So that was the fateful end of the Canyon Arrow, as I called it.
Well, I guess it probably went up to auction.
So, listen, I've got, I have this tough exterior, but I'm actually a softie. TVs can.
I've heard that.
This guy that I worked with needed transportation to get to and from work, and he said, can you help me? And I said, I'll sell you this truck on a handshake installment plan. He made 2 payments and then no longer worked there. And then sadly later, he died.
I'm curious. Who is it? Who do you think it is?
Nobody on camera or anything. I'm just saying.
Oh, it was behind the scenes person.
Yes,
okay.
somebody was down on his luck.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Since you've just wandered aimlessly onto the set.
Aimlessly is the perfect definition of how it walked up.
El Suedo Lamoyers want you to have that artwork.
Beautiful.
Right
Let's
there.
see it. We didn't
I
get
wanted to let
a
you
chance
know.
to zoom in on it. Let's take a quick look. Wow. Now that is worth at least $9,000. I mean,
hand signed by El Suedo Lamoyers.
yeah. Now, Ken, did you see the other
paid
picture?
$10,000 for this.
Ken, did you see this picture? Yeah.
Is this your?
No, that's Trump.
That's Donald Trump's
Donald Trump drew that.
artwork.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
See the McDonald's French fries right here?
Yeah.
Trump Tower.
Hey, I wanted to let you know,
Uh-oh.
John is subbing in on my tribute team tonight
Yeah.
in the championship. So it's pretty much all on him. He's got to carry this.
What are you
carry the
doing?
team. I'm just going to root for John because John is I don't know if you know this through working on the show with John, but he has an impressive volume
Of knowledge?
useless information.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
He reminds me of a younger version of myself.
I spent way too much time on that.
See, this is what happens. They have a championship trivia game. They bring in the ringer.
Good morning, Lisa Diamond Bracchio.
Diamond Braccio? Bracio? Bracio.
No.
No?
You know how it goes on this show.
Bracio.
No, it's Bracchio. From now on, you have to say it like this. Lisa Diamond Bracchio.
Braccio.
Bracchio.
Bracio. Braccio.
Ella thinks that I missed my calling based on this. Based on this? Are you saying that my drawing is better than what I'm doing here? Look at Rob Maloney is still not impressed. It's been 2 days and he's over there just. Is that an accurate representation? Butchering a name. Bracchio. Over in Boston. It's a wicked pissa, this show is.
And Carrie's here too.
Oh, Carrie Descotiax. Arlene Marie says, yes, he does. He is the Cliff Clavin of our family.
Yeah, that's my my aunt.
Aunt Arlene?
Hi, Aunt Arlene.
What is Aunt Arlene famous for within the Steckroth clan?
I don't know.
Does she make a?
She's
I
my
mean-
mother's twin.
Oh, your mother's a twin. Mm-hmm. Was that good for some jokes when you were a kid? Did they?
Well, she lived in Florida, so I only got to see her from time to time way back when I was that
Does
young.
Aunt Arlene have any sort of recipe or anything that she's known for, or does she make a mean green bean casserole, or?
You're putting me on the spot, Jason. I don't know.
All right. Maria Couch-Caucci is here. She says, hi. Amy Jazilo Hodges. Say my name, say my name.
Amy Jazilo Hodges. Jazilo. Jezilo.
Jazilo.
Jezilo.
Wait, who was, Francesca Catanese was our first.
That was the very first one, yeah.
That was the first one. I haven't seen Francesca on here in a while. Can you tell we're just killing time until I have to do Live in the D? We've got a good 7 or 8 minutes left to spoil of your mornings.
I just was interested in this flower.
The unsinkable Molly Felsing says that we're silly.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy Johnson. Amy's not having it. She says nope. She says Jeslo. No, you don't understand how it goes in this show.
Yeah. That's not how it works.
If you have any sort of an unusual name, hyphenated, sort of multiple or multisyllabic, we try to butcher it, and that's why we have butchering a name as a graphic.
I might have a banner.
You know, the same graphic would work for Chuck's Got a Beef.
I have one for Chuck's Got a Beef. I'm going to ask for Rod Maloney's Not Impressed, because I think that would be a good segment for us.
Rod Maloney's Not Impressed? That is a great segment. We're going to have a graphic. It's going to say Rod Maloney's Not Impressed, and it's just going to be you. It's just going to be you doing this. So we have Jennifer Godzibiuski.
Ooh, yeah, that was
Godzibiuski is you know, you remember Jennifer Godzibiuski? The nicest gal. The nicest gal. She made sweet tea, and everybody on the block would congregate on the porch, and Jennifer Godzibiuski was
Jen Sweet Tea. I
Jen
know.
Sweet Tea. I'm telling you, it was the hit of the neighborhood. Church bazaars, the potluck dinners. We love you too, Godzibiuski. Lisa, now we're getting feedback on our pronunciation.
Not even butchering them. I guess we're getting them spot on.
Hey, Susan Zubilak.
Zubilak.
Probably Zubilak.
Zubilak.
Zubilak, but you know, Zubilak is much more fun to say.
Zubilak.
Zubilak. Like Maria Couch Caucci. I just love saying Caucci. That's much more fun. It's like Francisco. Ooh, that's a fun name.
Francisco.
Will Ferrell and Elf.
Buddy, you don't have to drink that.
Maria's been bad checking in lately. Yeah, we can tell. Look at this. Our numbers are all the way down to underneath 100.
Uh-oh. Let's put up the flower. And we'll wait.
Bless you, Chuck. Chuck doesn't have a beef at the moment, but he's got a sneeze.
He's sneezing.
Riker Begansky, who you might recall was part of the famed Begansky gang.
Begansky?
Yeah, you
now,
know.
Paula's into flowers. Take a look at this one. Yeah, not all flowers, just orchids. But this is this is the corpse flower.
Corpse flower, yep.
Corpse flower opens up every 10 years?
I don't think it's that
It's
long,
like
but
5
it's
to 7
5 to
or
7 or
so,
something like that.
That was close.
Yeah.
5, 7, 10. Probably not. Yeah, it's really beautiful, but it smells like...
What is Amy Gisilo Hodges waiting on?
I don't know.
Aunt Arlene is a beach volleyball expert. Anne is the pastry chef.
That's my mother, is Anne.
What makes one a beach volleyball expert? Because I can watch some women's beach volleyball on NBC for a while.
Yeah, I'd say I'm an expert watcher.
I think most guys, if they were
Yeah.
channel flipping and came across beach volleyball, would consider themselves instant experts on the topic.
Now, as for the whole volleyball that goes on in the gym, not so much.
Carrie Des Odiax has to road trip. Drive safely, please. Have a great trip.
Where are you going?
Shauna Torshia says, "What the? What is she talking about? We don't know. Are we being watched?
We are being watched. We have
Back here.
You guys want to come on in here?
We're all good, thanks." Carrie Des Kodiaks is going to Louisiana.
Louisiana. What's down in Louisiana?
Well, there's a lot of stuff down there. Shauna Torchia, El Suedo Lamoyers is happy to make your acquaintance. Shauna Torchia, which is probably more like tortilla.
Torcha.
Torcha or
Torcha.
Torsha.
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 Uh-oh.
Ah.
Maybe.
Shauna Torsha. All right, guys, I got to run. I have live in the D to do. Chuck is on location today, live at Eastern Market. Myself and Tati are in Studio A, and we will see you on Local 4 here in 9 minutes.
Stay classy.
El Suedo Lemoyers. Put that in the file, will you?